Praise be to Jesus. 2 Samuel chapter 4, verse 4. I'm just laying a foundation for 2 Samuel chapter 9. So 2 Samuel chapter 4, verse 4. Jonathan, Saul's son, had a son who was lame in his feet. He was 5 years old when the news about Saul and Jonathan came from Jezreel, and his nurse took him in and fled. And it happened, as she made haste to flee, that he fell and became lame. His name was Mephibosheth. His name was Mephibosheth. Now fast forward to 2 Samuel chapter 9, verse 1. Now David said, "Is there still anyone who is left of the house of Saul, that I may show him mercy?" Other versions say, "I may show him kindness for Jonathan's sake." And there was a servant of the house of Saul whose name was Ziba. So when they had called him to David, the king said to him, "Are you Ziba?" He said, "At your service." Then the king said, "Is there not still someone of the house of Saul to whom I may show the kindness of God?" First he said that I may show him kindness. Now he said, "I may show him the kindness of God." And Ziba said to the king, "There is still a son of Jonathan who is lame in his feet." So the king said to him, "Where is he?" And Ziba said to the king, "Indeed, he is in the house of Machir, the son of Amiel, in Lo-debar." So if you know these codes, the meaning of Lo-debar, meaning a place of no pasture, a place of no work, and you see Machir, who was taking care of him. Now this is a servant who was Mephibosheth was a grandson of Saul. So if Saul died and Jonathan died, automatically he was in line to become king. But when both of them died, there was one who took over the throne called Ishbosheth. Ordinarily, the new king would look for those potentially who seek the throne and kill them. So the nurse was running with a 5-year-old Mephibosheth and dropped him. He became lame in both feet, and now will have to be in Lo-debar, a place of no pasture, isolated, rejected, left alone, dropped. Now if you feel dropped by family members, feel dropped by a pastor, feel dropped by society, there is going to be a time. It said, "Is there still no one in the house of Saul that I may show him the Lord's kindness?" God is going to send a David who, in spite of Saul attempting to kill him, he did not seek revenge, but sought to show mercy into your life. That if you have been dropped, rejected in a place of no pasture, there's going to be a time God will release your David who will show you kindness and bring you from the place of no pasture to sit at the king's table. Glory. Glory. The mercy of God will visit you through the spirit of David, through a man, a matured man. And this is going to migrate you from where you were dropped, where you were rejected, where you were isolated and left behind, to bring you to the king's table. My prayer is that it will happen to you. This is going to be a series on Mephibosheth. And I pray that by the time we finish, it will bless you. This is Pastor Edamado, and God bless you.